If you understand what my shirt is from, you get a shout out in my next video. Hey guys, it's Sadie. I'm doing a Q&A for 300 subs. Thank you for 300 subs. Let's go. Marcus Dickinson, that's how it's spelled, asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? I don't like questions like this. Let's see. Probably still in school, honestly. Hopefully I'm still making videos. Who knows if I'm gonna stick around that long. I don't know. Stop giving me an existential crisis, Marcus Dickinson. Chris, aka Paper Free Chris, asked, what is the most ridiculous thing you're willing to do on camera right now as you read this question? Is that a challenge?
Pickaxe, got a mine diamonds with a diamond pickaxe. It won't break because I have all the enchants. Crafting lots of tools with all my diamonds. Diamond pickaxe. I need the pickaxe to get lots of diamonds.
Voluptuous Geek asked, what's your favorite hobby outside of YouTube? I'm not sure what my favorite hobby is. I do like music, so I like singing, I like listening to music, I like piano, I like musical theater, all that jazz. So I guess music, if I want to give a generic answer. I also really like reading and writing. One of those. Emma Rose asked, what made you want to start your channel? So there's no specific reason I started YouTube besides that I just loved YouTube. I've been watching YouTube since I was 10. I probably shouldn't have been on YouTube when I was 10. But anyway, I'm on there all the time watching videos, and I truly just love it. I love watching it. If I love it that much, how can I not just try it for myself? It's my dream. I would love to be a YouTuber. Well, I am a YouTuber, but I'd love to make it my career, which I doubt will happen, but still, I just love making it, really, and I love watching it, so that's why I wanted to make it myself. Laura the Thought asked a few questions. Favorite song? That's hard. Yeah, this is kind of lame, but I think it's Imagine by John Lennon. If you've never heard that song, it's kind of I don't know, it says it all. So I sound like an old man, but an old hippie, but it's just a nice song, such a good message. It just says everything, and that's how I want the world to be. I don't actually think it's possible, but it's nice to think that it is. Oh, favorite Pokemon? I don't know. Give me a minute to think. Okay, so for favorite Pokemon, I think I'm gonna go with Vulpix. I think I said it right. I'm a fake fan right now, but I don't know. I've always liked Vulpix, and then in the new Pokemon Sun Moon, they made it an ice Pokemon, and that was really cool. And it reminded me of how much I love Vulpix. So that's what my answer is. Favorite band? I think my favorite band of all time is the Beatles, but of course they're not around anymore. So my favorite current band is Panic! At the Disco. That's my music taste for you. And my favorite solo artist is, I could pretty much just say Brendan Urie, because Panic! At the Disco is really just Brendan Urie. He just kept the name, all the members left. Yeah, Brendan Urie. My favorite band is the Beatles. My favorite solo artist is Panic! At the Disco, which is just Brendan Urie at this point. Crafty Mommy asked, what's your favorite movie? I've said this before on my channel, and you're probably sick of hearing it, but I really like 80s movies, John Hughes movies, Exhibit A, if you haven't figured out what this is from yet. But I really like, The Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller, Molly Ringwald movies, and all that. So probably one of those. Maybe The Breakfast Club. I really like The Breakfast Club. And of course I like the Harry Potter movies too, but who doesn't? I'm very aware that people don't like the Harry Potter movies, but I'd like to pretend that they don't exist. Justin asked, alright, Sadie. I don't think that's a question. Yeah, I'm alright. Samantha Strange asked, you have to pick live in the Hunger Games universe or the Maze Runner universe. So if you don't know about either of these franchises, both of these universes suck a lot. They're like dystopian futures. Oh, God. I think I'm gonna go with Hunger Games because, like, there's a chance that I could have good living conditions, you know, and not be in the Hunger Games. But like in the Maze Runner, everyone's like dying of the plague, and if you don't have the plague, you're being tested on. So like, no matter what, you're in a bad situation in the Maze Runner universe. But in the Hunger Games universe, you have a chance of living a fairly good life. It's Maze asked, what are your favorite videos to film? These videos do the worst on my channel, but my favorite videos to film are comedy videos. Just any kind of comedy things where like I kind of write it out a little bit and it's comedy, you know, not necessarily like vlog, maybe a sketch. Like that's really, really fun for me, and like for people to find something I do funny, like I created something and it's funny, to me that's such a rewarding feeling. But no one likes those, and it's hard to come up with those. So that's why most of my video is not like solely comedy, but I try to add comedy to everything I do because that's just what I do anyway. If you're wondering what I'm doing, this is like a back scratcher, and I just keep messing with it. I don't know why. I'm weird. Eccentric Rebel. That's a cool name. She asked, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? See, whenever people ask this, it's very hard for me to answer because everything embarrassing that's ever happened to me, I've either repressed or like I can't, there's too many things, I can't think of one that's the most embarrassing. So I can't think of what's the most embarrassing story that happens to me because embarrassing stuff happens to me every single day. And like I said, I either repressed it or there's just too many stories to tell. So I'm just gonna tell a recent story. I was at this Vietnamese place with my friend, and it's like we kind of paid at the counter type of thing, and we were eating, and then there was a girl standing right by the counter, so I thought she worked there. And then first of all, I'm like so awkward and like anxious around people that like I had to like, it was like so like I made it like such a like difficult thing just to go up and ask for to-go boxes because that's what I needed. Like I had to work myself up to it. Like I was just sitting there, I'm like, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, because I'm just like, I don't know why I'm like this, okay? And then I walk up there and like really awkwardly I'm like, hey, you know, do you have to-go boxes? And I asked a girl that was standing really close to the counter that looked like she was like a waitress or something, because also the waiters were standing by the counter, whatever. And she's like, and the guy behind the counter that actually worked there was like, oh yeah, you just take it as much as you want, they're over there. And I realized that girl did not work there. I just assumed she did because she was sitting by the counter. So that was awkward, and then I couldn't get the boxes to go apart, and I ended up grabbing too many. I just walked away really quickly, and that doesn't sound that awkward, but for me, it felt like I was there for like an hour. Like, it was awkward for me, okay? Then asked, what is your favorite color? Never seen it spelled that way before, but my favorite color is pink. And like, this is so stupid, but I used to be afraid to say that, because I feel like people get bashed for being really girly, you know? And like, I don't know why, I used to be like so ashamed of that. Yeah, so this is a rant that no one wants, but I used to be afraid to say my favorite color is pink or say how girly I was, because I felt like to be like a real like independent woman or like powerful woman or whatever I thought at the time, like I shouldn't be super girly, you know, I was supposed to be like a tomboy. And also ways I am a tomboy, you know, I'm wearing like a stupid t-shirt right now. I don't wear that much makeup. Well, I actually love makeup, that's the thing. But I like a lot of nerdy stuff, you know, and I feel like I was supposed to, like, be a certain way, I guess. Like, I couldn't like that stuff, like, superheroes, and, like, all that, like, nerdy stuff or whatever, and still be a girly girl, but I can. Like, what the heck? Andy asks, if you could be one animal for the day, what animal would you like to be? I'd probably like to be a dog, as long as I'm a dog that's, like, owned by good people and not, like, in a sucky situation because unfortunately lots of dogs are, but like some dogs are just so pampered and I just get to lay around, sleep all day and be pet by people. Like that sounds amazing. I would love that. Paco Yaco Productions, I'm sorry, I probably said that really, really wrong. Asks, would you rather eat a live snail, shell included, or eat 10 boogers from strangers? Why do people ask me these tough questions? God. I think if it weren't for the shell, I would say the snail. But if I eat a snail shell, like, it could cut up my esophagus and my intestines. Like, that can do permanent damage. If I eat 10 boogers from strangers, I'm probably going to get, like, a cold. But that will go away. But, like, a snail shell, I could, like, seriously hurt myself. So, I'm gonna go with the boogers. My good friend, Life After Beth, asks, do you have any comedic inspiration? Like people who inspire you in a comedic sense, to be funny and make you laugh and that you want to emulate? Actually there's a lot. Just for like in life in general and my YouTube. I don't know, lots of my favorite comedians have gotten in trouble lately, if you know what I mean. So I don't watch them anymore and they're not an inspiration for me anymore. But definitely John Mulaney is up there. Anyone who's currently on SNL, Andy Samberg, I really like Jimmy Fallon and like all the current like talk hosts, Stephen Colbert, they're all hilarious. And there's lots of YouTubers as well, like Drew Gooden, The Gabby Show, definitely. She's just what I want my channel to be like in general. Okay, so I'm gonna record this really quick because my phone is running out of storage. But I just want to say again, thank you so much for 300 subs. This Q&A was for that, and I wanted to do something else like more special or like that you guys would like more. But when I mentioned the Q&A, everyone got really excited, like everyone wanted this, and I like Q&As as well. But I thought most people didn't like Q&As, but apparently you guys do. So this is what you guys wanted, and thank you guys so much.